golden young, golden starfish.
Hi guys, today I want to show you a simple mission in ArmA 3 editor. We start by picking this map. There's only one till now. Here we can see our map. You can zoom in and out using the mouse wheel and drag it around by pressing the right mouse button. So, military range, this sounds interesting. Let's take a look at this. You double click anywhere on the map. Here you can choose your side. Let's take blue for and a normal soldier. Let's take a marksman, player. This is the direction we are looking at. Okay, let's take a look where we're at. I started with Operation Flashpoint about 10 years ago. I don't know when it was released. And I also played ArmA and ArmA 2. And my tip for creating missions, good missions, is to just fly around in a helicopter or plane and you will find some interesting locations where you will think about good missions. Okay, so yeah, we could do a nice close quarters battle in here, for example, but I'm not really satisfied with this yet, so let's go somewhere else. Just zoom out with the mouse wheel and click on him. You can drag him around. How about an ambush in the forest? Let's take a look. Okay, what we got here? This looks pretty good. I decreased the quality of the graphics because otherwise I would get too low frames with the video recording software. But this looks like a nice spot for an ambush. So I want him looking that way. I could do this by pressing here, or I could click on him, press shift and just turn around. Okay, but let's get him back there, and I want an explosive specialist. And before I place some enemies, I want to change the weather up there, advanced intel. So this is the weather at the beginning of the mission and this is the forecasted weather. Up here we can set the date and the time. Let's take 5:55 or something, never mind. This is all okay. Okay, and now all we need are some enemies. So F1 units, let's place a car up for, or you could actually place a group by pressing F2 or here, F2. Then you go to up for motorized infantry, and what do we got here? Motorized team and motorized anti-armor team. Let's take them. They're heading there. So the problem with this is, first of all you switch back to F1 units. So this is the team leader with the blue lines. If you, for example, don't want this guy in that group, you press F2 groups and just drag him away from the group. And the other way around, if you want him to become a part of the group again, you just drag him on any other member of the team. So this guy has the highest rank, he's a sergeant, and he's only a private, but if I set him to, let's say, corporal, and the other two are privates, he will become the new leader if this sergeant dies, but that's not that important now. So we got one car in the group. The problem is at the beginning of the mission they will all just get in that car, but this would take some time, so we click on each of them and switch this one to in cargo. So at the beginning of the mission they are already in the car. In cargo, okay. They got a grenade launcher, I want a machine gun, so I got at least a little chance. Okay, so now they are standing at the beginning of the forest and we are back here. But we want them to move, so we take a waypoint by pressing F4 or clicking here. Then we select the team leader and click anywhere, double click. So this is the move waypoint, that's okay. We don't need these things now. Combat mode, we also don't need that. Formation, we don't need that, but speed, let's say normal. And safe, so if it's night, at the safe mode they will have the lights on. Okay, so we got the waypoint here and just drag it somewhere. And let's also set a waypoint for ourselves, so we click on us or our soldier and let's write the name, ambush. Okay. What we can also do is set the trigger already by pressing F3 or clicking here. Then you just click anywhere on the map. Here you got the shape rectangle or ellipse. Let's take the rectangle, just take a look how big it is. That's way too small, so I enter some numbers here. Let's say 250. Type no activation. So this is pretty complicated if you're doing this for the first time, but so the enemies are up 4, so activation up 4 once. If they are not present, so every up 4 guy is dead, we want an hint that we won, so let's say mission accomplished. Okay. So with this hint function we get a small hint at the top right corner if they are all dead. You can also move this trigger around, so if there are no OPFOR guys in this area, the trigger will be finished and we get the hint. So let's try this. So I chose the explosive specialist, so we can place some mines or bombs on the road. Hopefully they won't see me before they arrive at the bomb. Okay, let's try this. So I can see my waypoint over there move. Hopefully I got some bombs. Oh, I got a lot of mines. Explosive charge, this sounds nice. And oh my god. Oh shit. Okay, so obviously this did not work. But that's good, because now I can also show you something else. So this is my waypoint, and let's erase their waypoint. So I hope this also works in ArmA 3. So I put a new waypoint, I click on the team leader and click on himself. And that's just it. And another waypoint like before, safe, normal. And move back there as before. And now another trigger. Let's say activation alpha. Hint on the way. Okay, so if I radio alpha, something will happen, and it's not important how big this trigger is, but it's important to synchronize this trigger with this first waypoint. So what happens is they are just standing there, and as soon as I radio alpha, they will leave this waypoint and get to this waypoint, so I got enough time to place some bombs. I know this is not really realistic, but it's a good way to show you how this all works. Okay, so the enemy car shouldn't leave its first waypoint, and I think it works because I also don't hear any motor sounds. So I arrived at this waypoint and it disappears. And let's see what we got. We got a lot of mines. AT mine, I guess that's too much. Claymore, no. Let's place this explosive charge. Okay, there it is. And with the action menu we can touch off the bomb. But now let's radio alpha, so let's search for cover first. Somewhere over there. So the radio, you just press 0, 0, and there we got radio alpha, and if I press 1, you can see the hint at the top right corner on the way, so the enemy car should be leaving now. Oh, I can't see anything from here, but I already hear them. Okay. Zoom in with the right mouse button. There he is, and that was... oh, I actually hit their wheels and it disembarked. Oh! Okay. Oh, I think... yes, there is another hint, so there are no enemy forces in the trigger area, so I can see the hint at the top right corner, mission accomplished. Okay, great. Okay, so what else can we do? Let's change this trigger, because in a real war the enemies won't wait till I'm ready, so let's say activation, not radio alpha, but blue for present. Okay. That's a little bit too big, let's say 2020. And now let's create a marker with F6. Let's set an ambush zone marker. Ambush. Yeah, you can choose the color. Never mind, pink is nice. Name ambush zone. Okay. So I can rotate this by pressing on it and holding shift and dragging it around. And if I press any other function, for example units, the marker is gone, but I can still, if I find it, I can still drag it around, but it's invisible. If I click again on markers, there it is. So if I'm in this ambush zone, the enemy convoy starts. Yes. And let's continue. If I erased these enemies, let's change the seek and destroy. So this is my first waypoint, search and destroy, but that's not important. But if those guys are dead, so the marker, the trigger is finished, I can move on. So click on waypoints. You can either click on my last waypoint or on the soldier himself and press anywhere. Let's say name escape. Okay. Into the forest, yes, here. But only if those guys are dead, so I let's take this up here so you can see it better. So I synchronize the all up for guys dead trigger with my first waypoint, which means if they are all dead, I see this last waypoint. And with the third trigger, blue for present, another hint, or let's take some effects, type, text. You got different settings like sounds or music, but let's just take text. White out, don't know. U1. Okay. So if it works, I enter the ambush zone and they begin to move, and if I kill them all, I can continue to this waypoint, and when I'm here, I ended the mission. Oh, I forgot something at this waypoint. What we can also do is switch the type of the waypoint to end one. You can script some events or even outro videos that will occur when you activate this trigger, but that's too much for now, so let's just try this. Okay, let's try it. Seek and destroy. So if I enter this ambush zone, I will get a hint that they start to drive. Yeah, there it is, on the way. Let's set up the explosive charge and let's run. Of course, if you are pretty much finished with creating a mission, you would delete these hints because it's not that realistic. But I just do it so we can see everything better. Oh, yes, that was a good one. But still... Wow. Mission accomplished. Now I can move on to the last waypoint. Sorry guys. That's actually too far away, but that's no problem. We can fast forward here. Okay, and there we go. This looks like shit, but it works. You won. I think I chose the white out effect. There are several others which you can try, but this was my basic ambush mission. If I helped you, please leave me a like or a subscription, and if you need further help, don't hesitate to contact me. I hope I can help you, and see you in the next video.